All right, good morning, you guys. Welcome back to a brand new video. Welcome back to the Wolf Pack. It has been a long time coming. We are finally back at the farm, back at the farmhouse, trying to get unpacked and settled. It's been pretty chaotic, but we're here. It's hunting season and the deer are definitely moving. I would say that we are in the rut right now, so we're a little bit behind, actually a lot behind schedule on getting things scouted, getting hunting spots situated, and figuring out what's going on around here so that we can fill the freezer with some fresh deer meat. Better late than never. That's what we're gonna do today. Scouting in the woods, check some trail cameras, put some trail cameras up. Also, we're going to build a ground blind. Every single time I try to actually talk in a video, birds just start going crazy. I don't know if it bugs you guys in the video, but it definitely bugs me. Freaking crows. All right, the goal of this is to go out, find a really good spot where we can see some signs, some scrapes, some horns, deer trails, and pick a good location for some hunts. So yeah, this is the intro to the hunting season 2023. I'm so excited. Andy and I are planning on getting a good amount of deer meat this year. So double fingers crossed, let's go get to scouting and we'll see what the day brings. All right, guys. Got my partner in crime here.
I'm right here getting all fastened up.
Getting all fastened up and ready.
Yeah, for the mountains, the trek, the journey.
Yeah, we're gonna go on quite the trek, but first we have a little plan. We've had a trail camera up at the top of this hill for a little bit. It's a good little crossway point for the deer. It's also where I killed my big buck 2 years ago, right at the top of this hill. So we're gonna go pull that card, and you guys are gonna have to stay tuned for later in this video. We'll put some photos in there of some things that you guys might find interesting, and hopefully there will be some big deer on that trail camera. So stay tuned for that, and let's go up there and grab this card.
Fresh.
So you guys, it's definitely getting chillier out. Definitely, like, I don't know, October just slipped away so quick from us, and now we are in pretty much mid-November.
Tell them about the coyotes.
Yeah, the coyotes have been crazy. I've been hearing them pretty much like every night, howling and yipping around. As you guys can see, there's trails everywhere around this camera. All right. We're gonna check that later, so stay tuned. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the price on batteries is like just insane. So these trail cameras take like 8 batteries per camera, and ridiculous. All right, next step, we are gonna go. I'm gonna put my blaze of orange on because it is hunting season. It's muzzleloader season. Definitely don't want to have an accident in the woods. We're gonna head way over to the other side of the farm and do some scouting, so this should be fun. Let's go. Look at the last like 4 leaves up the top of that tree.
Getting suited up here.
We're ready. Who did you say I look like?
Ranger Rick. The Forest Ranger Heidi over here. You should be on Lone Star Law.
We're just kind of cutting through a path, but we will eventually get into the real woods, the true woods.
Yes.
Go on.
What is that?
What?
I just keep getting whiffs of it, like
Almost smells like mushrooms.
stale poop or something.
Oh! Ow. That was...
Get you right in the eye.
Yeah. We're gonna set up a trail camera too. Try to build this little ground blind. So yeah. It's so pretty. Use trail right here. Let's kind of see if there might be a horn tree on the edge. You guys, sure enough, oh, Andy spotted. There is a little tiny horn tree. You guys, that's record small. Definitely good sign. Lots of activity. This would be a great spot for a trail camera.
It really would be. Gosh, this got grown over. Holy crap.
I don't even know how you would bush hog this. So many ruts right here. It would be like impossible to mow over because the water, I guess the water's just getting stronger.
That just blows my mind. We used to ride up in there last year.
That was easy.
It was easy.
There's an old horn tree right there. Little baby.
Oh.
There's a good size one. Getting a little bigger. That's nice and fresh.
That's a good one.
So you guys, it did rain yesterday. So the ground is still pretty wet. There are acorns everywhere. Look at this.
I could feel them on my boots.
I'll have to come over and cut this up. Good firewood.
Heck yeah.
There's another one. Two more. Small ones. Even
That one's nice, fresh.
did that one like halfway.
Yeah.
So obviously this deer, this buck, is just walking straight down this roadway and horning every single tree.
It's the King James buck, huh?
Another one right next to this old horn tree is a fresh one. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's not a small deer.
No, that's a good one.
What the heck is
Look at
that?
this tree. It's like petrified or something. White. Comment below if you guys know what happened to this tree. Sweet. Looking branch. It broke this twig off right here. And it's not a huge scrape, but definitely.
Babe, isn't there one there every year?
Okay, this takes the cake for the smallest horning so far. You guys, size reference. Look at that. Turkeys. We missed turkey season. It was like a short 2-week window. I think we'll have a few days before Thanksgiving to try again, but unfortunately turkey season's out right now. So we're still gonna keep trekking away along this trail, and then we're gonna cut in right up here. That'd be the perfect segue to a ground blind.
Yeah, it would.
That'd be nice and easy. Those turkeys are right down there. Watch out for the barbed wire.
Oh, I'll fall right over it.
Alright, so let's look at this for a second. Like, obviously, if we're thinking about setting up something kind of further where those big oak trees are, I feel like bedding areas would be probably that away. So if they're coming in the mornings to feed this away, they're probably going to be coming down further that way on the downside of that ridge.
What, a crick?
Just heard something run. But that would be like for morning situations. I feel like stuff would be moving that way. But then again, lower elevation, that way, that could be their bedding areas. So I just don't.
Hold on. Your phone's going nuts.
What the heck?
Whoa.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. This is weird.
We had really bad camera issues in the same spot, remember?
Yeah.
And we saw those eyes when we set up the trail camera here.
Yeah, now you're...
What?
Look, now it's just totally blurred.
What do you think that was?
That was something paranormal.
I don't know if it'll
sure.
show up or not. Hopefully. We set one up here on the top of this ridge. And I think the battery went dead within a few days, but there was like this, the last picture it took was a picture of something standing like 6 or 7 feet tall, and you could just see the eyes, and it was really tall because it was downhill of the trail camera, and it was standing up like super high, and you could just see these like eyes gleaming. You don't remember that?
I don't. My memory's terrible. There's so many weird things that happen over here.
Yeah.
Especially with electronic stuff.
Yes.
It always goes nuts and dies really quick.
Yeah. So is it Bigfoot or is it UFOs? Anomalies.
We have a new Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah. Welcome. I feel like when we set this ground blind up, hopefully we'll see a lot of sign in this area that we're going to, but I think that if we have it set up where we can look and hopefully get a shot to the right or the left, that'll be the key. So just thinking. And then Andy also just spotted this one tree and a little scrape right here. So these woods on the property get nice and spread out, and there's lots of big oak trees back in here.
Babe, look.
Oh my gosh! You guys, flashback last year, I did a video scouting, and I don't know if you guys remember, but I set up this little Tinks doe urine bag. It's still hanging there, and look what's below this tree. Here's the bag. We got a huge scrape.
Can they read?
I would say it definitely works.
Yeah.
Massive tree.
Yeah, it's huge.
Huge tree. Big oak tree. Absolutely beautiful.
It's like as soon as you crest this hill, it's just like
Yeah.
open.
Yeah.
You can see where the turkeys are just blowing through here.
I'm just wondering why there aren't as many horned trees back in here. Do bucks generally not horn trees where there's a feeding area, or it's like I feel like they do if it's like a community area, if they're trying to make it their territory, but also do they do that if it's a bedding area? Just a little odd. Obviously, obviously these trees are a lot bigger, but I feel like we'd see some.
Hey, look at that.
With it being the rut right now, I feel like, yes, you can play food sources, but I feel like that's later in the, if we want to utilize this time where they're doing stupid stuff and they're chasing does, I mean, I just don't see as much sign. Every time I start talking, there's a bird.
Wasn't that big.
Alright, you guys, we're out here scouting. I found this horn tree. Andy and I were arguing if it was old or fresh. And to me, seeing these little, like, obviously you don't see any sap because it's not a cedar, but I feel like all of this would not still be on there if it was from last year. This to me is fresh. Andy's saying it's old.
Well, I didn't say it's from last year. I just said it's not like in the last week.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, while we were having that little argument, we just jumped a huge buck at the top of this knoll, and he was bedded down, chilling. So I really hope we didn't just blow out this area.
I don't think
If this is his bedding area, this is like a sacred area for him, and it's not good. So he literally snapped in half. What would have done that?
Bigfoot.
Like, literally Bigfoot.
Yep. Yep.
Looks like he's been there for a while.
Yeah.
Lazy. So we pretty much determined that buck, that's his bedding area. We saw multiple bed spots. So that's his little sacred zone. We're going to keep it that way and try to set up a pinch point to where if he's coming or going from that spot, we're going to get a shot at him. And hopefully, though, he comes back. Hopefully we didn't blow it out for him. But there's tons of oak trees around here, so that's what we're going to look for, where he's going to be going to feed. There's another tree just completely snapped in half. You guys look it up. That's Bigfoot 101. Huge bed.
It's 3 times the size of her.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Do you see what I'm saying though? Like how it's already kind of like a...
Yeah. You guys, we've gotten carried away. We're running out of time a little bit. But I think we figured out our plan. We're gonna set back from this bedding area where we saw the buck and set up a ground blind kind of off to the side so the wind won't get him, spook him. We hope to get a shot if something's moving right along the top of this flat or the side. So got a game plan. What if you come in? You think you would jump him if you came in and got in that and he was up there bedding?
I don't think so.
Set up this little trail camera. We're gonna hope this one will take some pictures. It probably doesn't have service, so it's one that we'll have to old school it and check it, which is just fine. Tree right here.
You got that up quick.
Yep, no messing around. Here are some photos from the trail camera card that we pulled at the beginning of the video. And there's definitely some action, but still nothing huge, nothing worthy of shooting, in my opinion, but good to see. A lot of acorns. Alright, I think we found our spot. This tree right here, it's got some dead down limbs already, so we're gonna get to work and try to make a little spot to hunker down. We are a little ways away from the bedding area, and we're kind of right in the middle of a food source, so I think it's a pretty good spot. We've got 2 trees to work with and some down ones right here. I'll show you guys bits and pieces of us building this thing. We have finished the ground blind. I think it turned out awesome. We got a bunch of dead logs here, and we've kind of got this little area where we can both sit down in here. It's nice and cleared out, just about eye level, so we could rest a gun on either side of here. It is muzzleloader season, so we've got a really good shot at that bedding area ridge. The little knoll up there, and there's also a nice draw down here, down below. I think it's perfect. But are we gonna have seats in here?
Yeah. Well, we don't need them.
I mean, I feel like if we put seats in here, we're gonna be too high.
Well, then why don't we just put cushions? Some sort of cushion.
Okay.
Look at that. So she's going in our entrance, obviously. Got a nice clean trail going in now.
No noise. I think we did pretty good. It only took, what, like 20 minutes?
Give or take, yeah.
Give or take. Right below these big old oak trees. Oh yeah. Hopefully next time you guys see us in this little bunker.
We're in our foxhole.
Yeah, we'll be hunting in this really soon and hopefully get a shot at that shooter. Or maybe something else, maybe a doe.
Yeah, or some deer meat.
Yeah, we're looking for some deer meat, so yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one, and lots of hunting to come. So,
yes.
Fingers crossed.
Big bucks down.
Drops in tines. See you guys in the next one.